Welcome to cardamom. What a beautiful, beautiful medicinal and culinary herb. A lot of you may already be familiar with it. This herb has been used for like over 4,000 years by the ancient Egyptians, by the Chinese, of course, India, Europe, right? It's moved right through our cultures. So what we're going to do here is look a little bit at specifically how it relates to diabetes. And this, of course, is an extension of this herb's particular abilities with digestive disorders, right? Being related to ginger, cardamom is fantastic at effectively treating digestive disorders, right? These two plants, related but different, right, have this ability. So it's used to treat and prevent stomach aches, nausea, bloating, gas, heartburn, constipation, ulcers, loss of appetite, all these kinds of things. In traditional Chinese medicine, we nuance it a little bit. When these conditions are in place and they're especially identified with dampness or phlegm, cardamom is recognized as a key herb for drying damp. And this is, it can cause all those conditions. Those conditions can sometimes be caused by heat or by cold. But when it comes in with the damp quality, right, you got greasy tongue coat, particular kinds of pulse activity, but just these symptoms with dampness, cardamom's going to really kick into gear. It's a very aromatic herb. It's a fantastic essential oil to know about. You really want to check out our healing herb course on this herb so you can find out subtler and more sophisticated ways of applying this herb and enjoying it because it has so many benefits. Now, there's kind of two types here. You've got your Eleuteria, that's your green, sometimes called true cardamom, and it's more to the warming side. And you have Amomum, that's your black or brown cardamom, and that is what's typically used in traditional Chinese medicine. It's a little more to the cooling side, interestingly enough. It's kind of like mint. You can take it and it's not going to overheat you, say, the way cinnamon would or ginger can potentially do. Both the herbs are pungent, they're both sweet, they're both slightly bitter, very aromatic, both are astringent, right? They have a lot of similarities, but those are one of the nuanced differences. So for diabetes, these digestive qualities, in addition to being anti-inflammatory and being a big antioxidant, having this capacity to lower blood lipid counts, right? That's the fat in the blood, really makes this a good herb for helping to treat what's known as metabolic syndrome. And metabolic syndrome is increasingly be identified with diabetes because it includes diabetes, heart problems, obesity problems, right? These are syndromes that are starting to overlap one another and they're starting to trigger one another, increasing the potentiality of the symptoms of each of these conditions. In comes cardamom, especially green cardamom, which is really coming under the microscope and being studied for its positive actions and possible impact on lowering, regulating blood glucose. Again, the lipids in the blood, that's your fats, oxidative stress, especially as it relates to type 2 diabetes. So there you go. This wonderful herb. Find out more about it. I'd love to connect with you. You're always welcome to send me an email at info@whiterabbitinstituteofhealing.com. Look forward to connecting with you.